The science behind how women become horny. Absolutely diabolical title. You know what I'm saying? A-class title, you know what I'm saying? But diabolical nonetheless. This is something that most men have no understanding of. I probably have slight to none understanding of. You know what I'm saying? I probably more understanding than you. But yeah, I think I have pretty good experience. You know, I've at least made 2 girls horny before. At least like 2. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm kind of a profesh. You feel me? I'm kind of a profesh at this point. But as always, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I thank you guys for all the love and support, for real. Now let's get into the video.
This is how aggressively men lose women's attraction over time. We fail maintaining women's sex drive because we forget what was proven in early 2000. Men and women's lust functions completely differently. Men start with desire, we physically want someone, and then move to arousal, the body's response to attraction. For women, the first step is actually safety, then arousal, and then desire. So, number 1, safety. Being creepy is the quickest way to make someone feel unsafe around you. Now, a few years ago, a bunch of researchers literally...
Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Because, look, this is something that you can consider. A lot of times, women, or a lot of times, a man will get more women if he already has women. Does that make sense? And that comes to a level of safety because it shows, like, oh, you were able to get this woman... and nothing bad happened to this woman. So if I get with you, you know what I'm saying, I should be good as well. Okay, underlying layers of safety. I understand it. He might know what he's talking about a little bit. You know what I mean?
Ranked the creepiest stuff a person can do. As you can see, the top 3 are staring before interacting, touching too frequently, and steering the conversation towards sex. So avoid doing these things. But I know what you might say. This stuff would not be seen as creepy if you'd be rich and famous, right? Well, this is a scene with the famous host Conan O'Brien.
I love you.
Don't be creepy.
Look at his nonverbal and paraverbal communication. Hands...
No. See, if it was a woman that saw him in a better positive light and attractive and rich, you know what I'm saying? You can be rich and you can bypass the attractiveness, but the rich has to be there. However, she's already rich. Why the she want to get with Conan O'Brien? Is this Conan O'Brien? Wait, who the fuck is this? This Jimmy Fallon? I don't know who the fuck this is, bro. You know what I'm saying? These fucking shows, they all the fucking same to me, if we being honest. But, yeah, like, she has no interest in you because you not rich to her. Because she already rich. If you would have brought a random woman on here that is not rich, you know, this interaction might have went a little differently. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we can't count this. That shit don't count. Let's be real.
Pressed on each other and no showing of the palms, head tilted down and leaned in towards her in the first minutes of the interaction. All of these signal judgmental and non-friendly behavior. And then he even elongated his words while saying,
I love you.
He basically acts like a sexual predator. Connor is sometimes known for being a bit creepy with female guests. Yet Craig Ferguson, a man with a similar job, similar age, and similar looks, somehow gets these reactions from women.
You look very romantic.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I don't know this guy at all. I've never heard of this man in a day in my life. This could be AI for all the fuck I know. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is this guy? But second off, but like I said, all these fucking talk shows, late night shows, they all the fucking same to me at this point. But whatever. Yeah, he's a better looking man than Conan O'Brien, who I think it's Conan O'Brien. I'm just going to stick with Conan O'Brien from now on. Hope if that's not him, I'm going to be very embarrassed of myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting one of these. But, yeah, I think that's who that is. But, yeah, he is more attractive to women, I believe. You know what I'm saying? He has like a little bit of beard. He's a little, you know what I'm saying? He looks older, but his head ain't as fucking big. And he just... Look how the way he acts. He's sitting back, you know what I'm saying? He sees himself as, you know, a ladies' man. Okay, type shit, bro. But what he's talking about is not the same. Like, nah.
You really want to do this?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
That was
How does he do it?
Oh, fuck, he's chopped shit. Alright, that had to be a video from a long time ago. Damn, he's chopped shit.
Well, let's take a look at his body language. In the first moments of the interaction, he
looks
leans
a lot
out,
younger.
a sign of disinterest, while keeping his legs near her, a sign of interest. He's already in her personal space, yet this position makes it much more comfortable for her. But he doesn't stay like that forever. He eventually leans in and closes the social gap, but when it's socially suitable. But here's the strange part. During his interviews, Craig does steer the conversation towards sex, yet he never turns out as creepy.
Very quickly, I know I'm sorry.
I'm really sad about that. I was kind of enjoying myself. Well,
I can't tell you how many women have said that to me.
Did you catch it? He rarely initiates the joke out of the blue. He waits until the guest says something that can be interpreted as sexual and then makes a short witty comment about it. Now, according to the study from the beginning of the video, once a girl feels safe, she enters a neutral state where she becomes receptive to sexual stimuli. Number 2, arousal. For the last 4 years, The Summer I Turned Pretty was massively praised as the series who perfectly captured the female gaze.
Yeah,
The
I never
theme
seen
is
that shit.
simple. One girl has to choose between two brothers. Jeremiah, younger, funnier, and more outgoing. And Conrad, older, capable, and more.
Nah, I think this girl. I think my girlfriend told me about this bitch ass show. Shows like this be making me mad. Shows like this be pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's from trauma. But yeah, that shit be pissing me off. Shows like this, man. I'm like, man, this shit is a horror movie. This is a horror film. You know what I'm saying? For shorties, like, oh my god, fucking love movies be, I'm married to this guy, he pays for everything, he's super nice, and I just don't like the way he such and such. The fuck? Okay. Oh, this other guy, he does nothing of the kind. But he does do this such and such. Oh my gosh. I need to go get with the guy that just only has the such and such. And not everything else. And then she leaves her man for the dude that does the such and such. That shit is retarded to me in my head. I'm not gonna lie. Can't hold you.
More mature. Now, what truly differentiates this love triangle show from hundreds of others is how much they focus on the visual details of the female gaze. Almost all the romantic scenes focus on specific body parts like eyes, back, arms, and hands. Coincidence or not, these are the same body parts women rated as most erotic in this study. But I know what you might say. How do you make your hands of all things look more erotic? Well, you don't. You just use them more. You see, in many movies, kiss scenes are plain and only used to establish a romantic milestone between two characters. But when it comes to The Summer I Turned Pretty, many women have expressed their appreciation towards kiss scenes with unapologetic hand placements. So if you're in a relationship with a girl, use your hands more during intimate moments. If you're not in a relationship, try to establish more physical contact between you two. How do you know when it's appropriate to touch her? Well, for start, you can use this heat map, but to increase arousal, you don't only need friendly
Heat map is crazy. Heat map. Female subjects front. Bro, what? Bro, huh? Okay, so taboo zone. This is for women. This is taboo. So taboo is like, don't do that. As a okay, it's making sense now. The partner, okay, anywhere it could be touched. Sister, father. Okay, it's starting to make a little more sense type shit. All right, whatever.
touches. You also need sexual, flirty touches. Dangerous stuff. Unless you add some plausible deniability. Basically, it's one thing to randomly grab her by the waist, but it's a completely different thing to touch her waist as you guide her out the door, right? She gets the same touch, the same sensory feeling, yet she sees you as an exquisite gentleman instead of a socially uncalibrated brute. On the same principle, it's one thing to grab her leg and another to softly land your hand on her thigh as you whisper something to her. But you see, touches are not the only paths toward increasing a woman's arousal. In 2024, it was proven that every minute of mutual eye contact increased attraction by about 35%. Now, Matthew McConaughey's eye contact seemed so smooth and charismatic because he didn't just stare into her eyes. Now, a simple trick that you can use is the triangle method. You first look at one eye, then the other, then the lips, and then back to the first eye. Number 3. Desire. A state where she consciously and unconsciously wants you. It might seem random, but imagine being thrown into prison because you're too good at creating desire. Well, that's the story of the first Duke of Lozin, an average height.
Cap. I'm calling cap. Nigga, let's be honest, nigga with a mug like that. With a mug like that, nigga, you not that smooth, brother. You feel me? You not that fucking, you know what I'm saying? Hell no.
An average height man with a long nose and a narrow face. You see, the Duke couldn't use his presence to be attractive, so he used his absence. During his short meetings with women, he would be romantic and flattering for a time, but then cold and distant the next time. Women would spend hours trying to understand his intentions. Does he like me? Did I do something wrong to upset him? Was he just polite the whole time? One by one, the Princess of Mon—
I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, they was chop shit. They were like overly chopped shit. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not swooning over shorty. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't make me wanna write her a motherfucking poem. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this? Type shit. This one a little better. But still, like, nah. Y'all was chop shit back then, I'm not gonna hold you.
Monaco, the king's mistresses, and countless other noblewomen fell for him. But then, he overstepped. Among his conquests, he seduced the Duchess of Montpensier, one of the richest, most influential women in Europe, and the king's cousin. She fell in love so hard that she actually proposed to him. This madly angered the king, so he threw the Duke into prison for 10 long years. Now, was it worth it?
Prison? She proposed. You should have just said yeah and put on that, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, I'm already married to her, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you. This don't make no fucking sense. If this is what bro looked like, you feel me, with the George Washington fucking hair, this shit don't make no fucking sense. There's only one option. One singular option, bro, left. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was packing, bro. That's the only option, bro. That's the only option, bro. Everything else don't make no sense, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Pause. You feel me? But nah. That, like, this shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. There has to be something deeper to this, like, that we don't understand. Because this mug right here, this nigga was not the smoothest nigga out there. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. And shorty right here, she looked better than the other shorty. Maybe she was just chop shit for real. Nobody wanted to be with her for real. I don't know. But, you know, she looked better than the first shorty that we saw. You know what I'm saying?
Well, after 10 years, he married the Duchess, became rich, and even maintained the reputation of an unmatched seducer for the rest of his life.
Damn.
Now, the technique he used is known in psychology as cognitive dissonance attraction. By his warm and cold behavior, he made women spend their time thinking about him, even though they never truly understood why. Our brains just hate uncertainty. So to justify the reason why we think a lot about a person, he makes us believe that we actually like them. So we eventually end up desiring that person. But to speedrun this whole process, you need something called sexual appeal. Fortunately, I have a whole video to help you out.
Holy. But yeah, type shit. Anyway, y'all let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.